Alright, what's up guys? So, I'm making this video because I'm hoping that stuff like this gets left this year and going on into the next year. If you see a video of somebody talking about a video game and they want a certain thing to be done to that video game, but it's something that you don't agree with, it has nothing to do with you. It's to for those and or yeah for the original person that made the comment and for those that support it. But for an example, so like let's say for an example, there's a video game that got like creepy looking insects in there, and somebody's like, hey, I really want to play this game and see what it's all about, but you got like some let's just say like they're not the big part of the game, but still like it's a part of the game that you have to play. But overall, though, it creeps you out. Like the insects creep you out. So you're hoping that they add some sort of like not like yeah like a mode or a mod to like censor out the insects, and you don't have to like see them, hear them, or any of that stuff, because I've seen that in video games before. They had it in Hogwarts Legacy. They have it in that one game where it's kind of like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but I can't think of the name of that game, but they got like an arachnophobia mode. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy got an arachnophobia mode. What are some other like a third one? I can't even think of no other ones, but yeah, there are some games out there where it's like, either they come out with a mode for it or somebody comes out with a mod. Because one game that I would have liked to have played is Starfield. But yeah, they got like some creepy looking insect like enemies in there where I'm like, fam, I'm not trying to play that game and have it where my anxiety is through the roof because you guys got like some, it's like it's already bad enough where it's like it'd be like jump scares, another different. That's why I don't really be playing scary games like that. But when you got like some action packed looking game and then it looks fun, but then they got like an insect in there where it's like, okay, can't really play that because it's a little bit creepy looking. It's like, fam. And then the thing is this, so somebody will talk about that and then a person feels the need to get upset with me over talking on that or recommending that. So for an example, I make a video talking about that, and then somebody's all like, this is like, oh, grow up. It's like, you're a grown man, you shouldn't be. And I'm like, fam, what does that mode or whatever getting added into the game have to do with you? Like, it's something where it confuses the life out of me. What game was I looking at the other day and somebody had, well, the one game that I was playing recently where somebody was getting on me because I wanted the game to have a single player mode, and I'm like, okay, well, not so much that I, want to avoid other players, like that too, but no, more so for the performance reasons. Like, I know the game would perform better if they had like an offline mode. But anyways, the game that I'm talking about is Star Citizen. Yeah, I went out and bought that game. I shouldn't even be fooling around with any more space simulators after X4, Elite Dangerous. What was that one that just recently? Flight of Nova. What else? Yeah, I should avoid. But I was like, I'm trying to get into it. It seems like an interesting game. Complete a contract in there, so it's a little difficult trying to navigate around places. I am going to do a video talking on Star Citizen soon, but anyways, I was playing the game. I'm doing a contract. And it wasn't even like so much that I was complaining about the mission. It was more so, yeah, the performance. It's like, the game when you started up. And even I remember when I was trying to play the game some time ago, like it was pretty bad, So I know that they did recently come out with an update. And I was like, all right, let me see what this update's all about. And I just got into the game, so it's like, like there's gonna be things I guess others are used to where I'm not gonna be used to it. I'm used to buying a game and then the game ain't all buggy and glitchy. It's not in its like pre alpha early access stage, like, it's because I'm saying this game's been out for 12 years. It's like y'all should have been coming out with updates at least once a week for this game, fixing whatever, because I'm like, a game shouldn't be in development for no 12 years and it's in the current state that it's in right now. But anyways, but yeah, I was overall talking on how they should add like a offline mode or a single player mode, and the guy joins the stream. He was like, oh yeah, they're gonna be adding a single player mode at some point in time, and then but it's like a story thing. But I'm saying no, for the game right now, they should add a single player mode just so I won't have to deal with performance bugs and issues and stuff as I'm playing the game. With me, when I play a game, I'm just trying to have fun. But anyways, he made some like smart remark comment and things, but that was the thing, like he misspelled the words. So I'm like, if you're gonna be making comments about people, at least spell the words right. It's like that to me just don't even make no sense. You're gonna insult somebody, but you can't even spell the words right. It's like, fam, get out of here with that. But it confuses the life out of me where it's like, how did that affect him? How would that overall affect him if they added an offline mode? Well, what is that overall going to do to him? Is it going to ruin his experience? Is it going to ruin? So that's why I'm like, even when people, if they talk about video games that I play a lot of, that like that's something that I just don't go out of my way and do, is look for those videos of people talking badly about a video game that I like and feel the need to, oh, I gotta leave comments or I gotta join a stream, and and it's like, no, my thing is this: if you do not like a video game or parts of a video game that I'm playing, because yes, there are video games out there, racing games for an example. Like, there's friends of mine where they have said that they don't. What's wrong with my? Okay, there it goes. But no, there's my fan was acting weird. But anyways, no, there's been racing games where people said that they don't like them because they find them boring. And I'm like, me racing games, I'm like, if I can find me a good racing game, I'm playing it. So, but anyways. Yeah, but it's like people talk about that, but I'm like, all right, that's that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm not going to argue with you over it. I'm still going to be playing my racing games. I even remember it was some time ago, somebody was trying to get on me for playing Fortnite, talking about, oh, Fortnite's a kid's game. I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with you? It's like, what does me playing Fortnite have to do with you? I'm like, obviously, in a kid's game, if you got people like Ninja, if you got other people, where you got like celebrities and all these other, there has to be some sort of, and I'm like, the game is developed by adults. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it really trips me out when they do things. But it's like, more so when I talk on a video game, it's stuff that I think about where I'm like, okay, I know that will improve either the performance of the game or it will improve the fan base of the game. Overall, when I talk about a video game, I say things that are going to improve it. I don't say stuff that it's like, oh, it's just going to make it where the developers don't want to work on the game no more, unless it's like a really bad game. But I'm like, no, with Star Citizen, I'm like, it's a good game. It's just that I think they would be better if they had an offline mode. But that's overall the point that I'm trying to make, is like, me wanting that mode, knowing that I will play that more than anything else. How does that affect you, where if you want an online mode or something else in the game? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, people going into the year 2025, it's like, if you see somebody talking about a video game that you like, but they're saying something about it where it's like you feel the need to argue, don't know. You go on your own platform and talk about it. But if I'm on my stream, if I'm on my TikTok, if I'm on my YouTube channel, and I'm talking about things that need to be added into a game, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Unless you're the developer, and I'm like, okay, then it's a different story. But if you ain't the developer, I'm like, fam, go on about your business. I'm like, please just go on about your business. Because it just doesn't make any sense to me, where it's like, you ain't got no say-so or no, input or whatever on the video game, yet you still be wanting to go around and it's like argue with people about things that they want to have like in the game, they'll improve it. So that's why I'm like, man, people, please go on about your business, all right? Because I just find stuff like that silly. I find it stupid where it's like somebody wants something good for the game, but it's like you don't want it in there. So I'm like, you want the game to just pretty much be in a bad state? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, my thing is this. I think when it comes down to video game development, a developer should always listen to what's going to improve my video game and what's going to get more people to play my video game. And that's if I'm a video game developer. So yeah, let's say for an example, I come out with a racing game and it has a career mode, it has multiplayer, it has time trials, it has exhibition, but somebody's like, oh, you should add like a tag mode to the game. All right, cool. Let's see how that turns out. Then the thing is this, I add that, and that's how I look at it. So like, let's say somebody's like, oh, you should add like different, like modes or something, like capture the flag, tag, elimination, where it's like, yeah, you're racing and whoever is in last get eliminated, but add some like guns to the cars. So it's like, because I remember Midnight Club 2 kind of had some stuff like that. But anyways, what else? Change up the tracks to where it's like, instead of it being like on Earth, have it where there's a track on Mars, or there's a track on the moon, or there's just like some Rainbow Road like track where it takes place in space or something. Just different things. I'm like, look, my thing is this. Okay, so let's say I take in that advice, I develop that stuff, I add it into the game, and then there's that one person that plays it and they end up being some big YouTuber or content creator, and then it ends up being good for my game, where it's like, okay, it went from 100 people playing the game to now like 1 million people playing the game, because that one YouTuber made a video on it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is the developer that listens to their fans. They they add and change up things, fix whatever bugs and problems in the game. They're listening to their fans, because at the end of the day, that to me just don't make no sense, where it's like, I buy a game but I'm not allowed to have no say so in it. So it's like, okay, so my thing is this: you go to a restaurant, you want a specific type of food or whatever, but they're all like, nah, we're gonna give you you the, like, pretty much like the, like, you know, the beginning portion, like some seasoning. And I'm like, oh, as the time goes on, then it's like, no, bro, I paid for this. I want this. All right. So it's like, yeah, it's just something where I'm like, but again, you know, going into the year 2025, I'm like, if you hear somebody talking about your favorite video game in a way where you don't like it, ignore it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's just, it's, to me, it's just, it confuses me when I see people do crap like that. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.